and I don't know if you can speak to this, but I know that on the verge of bullying, social media is a very, very dangerous place for that, especially for racist comments. So, do you all have any advice that you can give to parents and teachers to be aware of what's happening on our kids' social media pages?
Is that for me or
Oh yeah,
individual?
Alicia, you can answer that, and then we'll open up the floor for others.
Okay. So right now, I think the bigger concern is that because they are going to be on the computer and have internet access, that they're going to be multitasking. They're going to be doing it. They're going to work. They're going to be on social media as well. Um, I think that parents just need to be aware that one, they're going to be on social media, whether we like it or not. But having access somehow to checking, you know, what kind of task, like the time on task of being on social media and being on your um, whatever canvas, the actual canvas learning that they're doing. Um, I don't know what it's going to look like, but I know that students are definitely going to be taking advantage of having that 24-hour access of having computers in front of their faces. So it's almost to the point where when work time is over, they need to pull those laptops. I know they still have phones, but I feel like it's going to get worse just because students are, they're not together. So they're not going to, the normal going back and forth in school is going to transfer online. And I'm not sure really how to address that right now. I'm not sure, honestly.
Jay.
Earlier in the year, when we sent out our demands through 1865, one of the things that we requested is for there to be a digital safety class that was issued to all students who were fifth grade and up. And I even went as far in that demand letter that I sent to the school district to request that it was something that was made a part of the new student orientation, because a lot of students, especially when you start talking about racism and things like that, there are issues with belonging. Students who are
Mhm.
bullied want to belong, and these predators, digital predators is what they are. They target students and they lure them by acceptance. And so some people, believe that racism is taught in the homes. In a lot of cases, that is true. But in other cases, especially that we've come across, it is not being just facilitated in the home. These students are connecting with individuals that they meet digitally and joining organizations or groups or clubs and things like that that teach it. Parents also have a responsibility, as well as educators, to stay abreast on what racism really looks like. It's not always going to be so blatant with a swastika or a white sheet and a hood. It looks different. The language is different. And so, digital safety, kind of like a stranger danger program, I think is something that is a first start. It's something that we can do to put out there about the dangers and what to be aware of. You have hackers, that can get into the different portals and stuff. Do our students know what to do if that happens? No, they don't. And someone has to teach them that. It's up to us as parents and as the community. And I commend Jasmine. I wanted to go back to something that she said. She said that she wanted to go to a school that she felt more comfortable at, and so she went to Rancho. That has everything to do with the teacher referral process. Okay. There are, outside of the fact that the teachers were not standing for anti-racism, there was an opportunity there that was missed. But in addition, and the administrators, but in addition to that, students go to the accelerated programs by way of their teachers acknowledging that they're gifted or advanced. Only 3,100 African American students were in accelerated programs last year. 3,100 out of our entire district. Actually, 3,165 to be exact. And when you talk about technical programs, we're talking about digital safety and things like that. Only 11% of our African American students, that was our completion rate for our African American students in technical programs last year. These are things that are ingrained in the core of our educational system. And so digital safety is just one point. When you get to the next level of what happens when the children are educated and when they do have access to these things, who's acknowledging it and referring them to the next level and getting them what they need?